Good morning, everyone. It's Monday. Do you remember that I said when I see you on Saturday? Well, I lied and I'm sorry. But, well, here I am. I sound so terrible. It's like showing up very late on a day, but you argue at least that I have arrived despite being 2 days late. Well, speaking of, I'm trying to change the subject right now. I did make an improvement of making the video slightly earlier rather than drowning into the abyss of crappy half-baked excuses of being busy or no motivation. I know I definitely have the time to make this video since I still have time to do absolutely nothing. So, my progress, yes. The stage kind of becomes more familiar since I have already experienced quite a few times. It is called trying your hardest to draw, get really dissatisfied about what did I draw, look back on the drawings I made like a few weeks ago, and then realize how much of an improvement I did kind of moment. This is like, I don't know, 20 words long. I think it can be done condensed, but anyway. And in order to get that feeling correctly, I also have to be like very focused on the craft and devote some time into it in order to see that kind of effect powerfully. Like, for example, when I see my drawings back at like July or June, that was a nice surprise that I actually have some kind of improvement, and I intended to make it more frequent to, some subtly to motivate me. So that's why I'm going to make that kind of videos, but without the usual edits of a YouTuber, because one, I can't, two, I won't, because it's an archive of what my skill level is, and I decided I should be completely honest about that. So, no flashy updates. If that's what you want to see, then I'm pretty sorry. So, while I was babbling, here is my drawings. Yes, I finally learned the record function properly, and now here we go. And those are the figures that I have drawn. I'm now fairly comfortable with the 2-minute time limit. I can make the basics of the pose, like the skeletons, but it's still noodle arms, but it usually some parts still missing some parts of the body. For example, I can draw the arms, but not the legs. I can draw the legs, but not the arms. Sometimes I fuck off. Every human has a face, and a neck, and a torso, and so on and so forth. But I think those kind of speeds kind of needs to be using about like quality quantity, like those two things are actually both required. So I am not really that anxious about me failing. I would rather be that terrible than to just rush myself in and want to kill and then want to, not commit another life. But it's now 20th of February, and I have 10 more days before hitting that 80 figures drawing kind of goal, and I also have some drawings that I also need to complete. If I really have the time, I would try to compile my challenges attempts into a single video and try to report it at the end of February, which is 10 days later. So if you want to see it, well, stay tuned. I'll see you on Saturday. Now that's a flag, and I will do that, I promise.